Okay, we're going to continue talking about irregular verbs. An irregular verb has a special spelling to show the past tense. Some verbs have a special spelling when used with the helping verb have, has, or had, and we're going to take a look at those today. So if we take a look at this chart, it shows us the present tense, the present tense begin. I begin my work today. Then it shows us the past tense. I began my work yesterday. And then it shows us what we would use if we used the helping verb have. I have begun my work. So this word changes when we use the helping verb in front of it. Sometimes, in the next example, we have the present tense bring. I bring some presents for everybody. I brought some presents at Christmas time for everybody. That would be our past tense. When we use the helping verb, I have brought some presents for everybody, it doesn't change from our past tense word. So bring, present tense, brought, past tense, and also brought if we use our past tense helping verb have. Then if we come to the next one, our example come, I come to see you today. I came to see you yesterday. That's our past tense. When we use our helping verb, we actually go back to the present tense form. I have come to see you. So in this case, our present tense is the same in past tense when we use our helping verb. So these three examples, begin, began, and begun, this shows an example of all three of them being different. Then the second one shows us an example of when our present tense and our past tense are different, but when we add the helping verb have, the past tense stays the same. Then the third example showed us that our present tense and our past tense are different, but when we use the helping verb have, it goes back to our present tense. So we have lots of examples here of our irregular verbs in the same examples that we had up here. Sometimes all three are different. Sometimes the past and the helping verb have give the same. And then sometimes our present tense and the helping verb are the same, and our past tense is different. So I want you to take a look at some of these words. These are some of our irregular verbs. Think about how they change when they go from present to past, and then how they change when they are using the helping verb have. I'm going to pause for just a minute. Okay, so now we're going to look at some sentences. And when we look at these sentences, we're going to correct the verb and make it past tense. So looking at the first sentence, have you ever, go is our verb, to a national park. We need to make this verb past tense. We know that it's an irregular verb, so we're not adding ed. I want you to rewrite this sentence, replacing this verb with the correct past tense irregular verb. Go ahead and grab your interactive notebook, go to the reading section. I'll give you, just pause the tape for a minute so you can go ahead and grab that. Okay, now that you have your interactive notebook, I want you to rewrite that sentence. Go ahead and pause to rewrite that sentence. So you should have put, have you ever gone to a national park? Okay, so that should be your sentence. Don't forget your punctuation. All right, for the next sentence, we have the verb see. Okay, we need to make it past tense using our irregular form of the verb. So I want you to go ahead, pause the tape, rewrite that sentence in your notebook, replacing see with the correct past tense form of the verb. Okay, so you should have put in saw lots of wildlife. I was making all kinds of mistakes here. There we go. Okay, and finally I want you to do number 3. Dad had, we have our helping verb had. Dad had, and we have the verb bring. We have to make that past tense. His best camera to get lots of pictures. Rewrite this sentence using the past tense irregular verb for bring. Pause the video and go ahead and type that in. Oh, sorry, don't type it in. Write it into your notebook. And you should have wrote, Dad had brought his best camera to get lots of pictures. Oh, I put an extra T in there. There we go. Okay, so brought was our past tense for bring. Okay, nice job today. Tomorrow we're going to have a quiz on our irregular verbs.